What does it mean to be a girl? Where do I start? Was it when I was conceived? When my mother's ex and my father's ex came together? That's what science led me to believe. Or was it when my mother began to show, and her friends would all ask, do you know? If it's a girl or a boy, pink or blue, who knew that while I was still in her womb, her answer would determine the color of my room, the color of my clothes, or the gender that I chose, or the toys that I played with. Why did I like Barbie so much more than Hot Wheels? I saw on TV little boys playing with trucks and G.I. Joe, and I thought, oh no, I don't look like them, so I shouldn't be playing with the toys that they're playing with. I saw on TV little girls just like me playing with Barbies and baby dolls, and I thought, that's what I should be playing with. And those Barbies and babies taught me what beauty was and what my job was meant to be. What does it mean to be a woman? Where do I start? Well, you're a woman when you start to menstruate, of course. So I waited and watched as my friends became women before I did, but I developed breasts before they did. I was shamed for being the first one, having my bra straps pulled by the popular, flat-chested ones. Shamed for being the first to develop breasts, and shamed for being the last to stain my dress. How does that make sense at best? And does that really even make me a woman? Am I limited to having breasts and menstruating? How degrading. And what about dating? Am I a woman when I'm intimate with a man? Try getting noticed by one first, but that's next to impossible when I'm surrounded by women who are taller, thinner, prettier than me, sticking out like a sore thumb in a sea of standard beauty. My friends complain about being harassed in the street, getting catcalled and whistled at is something they hate. And here I am, jealous because I can't relate. How fucked up is that I would rather be objectified than ignored altogether? But attention is attention, for worse or for better. When I finally started to get the attention that I craved, I put myself in situations rather grave. I mistook attention for affection, and affection for being used. But that's what I thought it meant to be a woman. I was so confused. It's taken me years of reflection and positive affection to create myself, to educate myself, to reformulate what being a woman means to me. Today, to me, being a woman no longer means being used. It no longer means pink and Barbies and baby dolls. It no longer means perfection. To me, being a woman means whatever I want it to mean, and I want it to mean strength. I will not tear down my fellow woman, I will build her up. I want it to mean recognition. I will not ignore my fellow woman, rather I will see her and pay attention to her. I want it to mean empowerment. I will not silence my fellow woman by speaking and acting on her behalf, rather I will encourage her to speak and act for herself. I want it to mean dignity. I will not degrade my fellow woman out of jealousy or spite. Rather, I will respect her and all that she stands for. I want it to mean individuality. I will not force my fellow woman into a box or blend her into a sea of faceless women. Rather, I will value her for all that makes her stand out. I want it to mean opportunity. I will not hinder my fellow woman from achieving her goals by competing with her. Rather, I will push her to pursue great opportunities, even if they are greater than my own. I want it to mean creativity. I will not limit my fellow woman to one form of creative expression. Rather, I will support her in however she chooses to express herself. As there are infinite definitions of feminism, so there are infinite definitions of womanhood. And I choose these definitions to live by because I want to live in a world where women is not just a word. I want it to mean our voices are being heard. Thank you.